Hey everybody, Montgomery Collections here with another bayonet video. This is another trainer bayonet. On eBay, there was a guy that had or has. I know that there's at least one left, but maybe he has another box of these things. He was obviously selling them by the box. I think he was selling them like 60 of them or something. And I just got this to add to my collection of trainer bayonets. Uh, it's it's the newest one. It actually came brand new, still wrapped up and in the plastic, and it's based on the OKC3S bayonet. A really great bayonet, and you don't hear that enough from Marines and other folks that use them. You can see here in the plastic, it's got the bar tag. It says OKC3T Bayonet Trainer. I'm assuming that the T stands for trainer because the OKC bayonet is called the OKC3S. So, kind of just left it in the wrapping here, or rewrapped it horribly, just so I could open it up again for y'all. Show you what it kind of looked like when it came. The guy that shipped it had this thing wrapped up way better than I've ever had any bayonets that were shipped to me. And it was almost over wrapped, if that's a thing. All right, so here it is. There were three things that I was surprised with, and it actually just has to do with the bayonet itself. Number one was I was kind of expecting the blade to be a little bit smaller for some reason. Number two, it's heavy. It's actually weighted like probably how much I don't have an OKC. I'm looking at maybe getting one, but I have an M9. The M9's pretty heavy bayonet, but this is decently heavy. This probably weighs as much as the OKC, so it's probably weighed to match it. And number three, this plastic doesn't bend. It is very very hard plastic. So probably made for fencing and whatnot. They attach to the trainer rifles that are kind of like a facsimile of an M16. I know that these attach to M16s and AR-15s, I think, so, or AR-10s. One or the other, I can't really remember. Sorry about that. But yeah, this thing doesn't bend. It's kind of weird. But I guess that's how they made it. So, right on the blade, if you can call it that, it says OKC3T Training Bayonet, Ontario Knife Company, made in USA. So it was made by Ontario Company. They make a lot of bayonets. They've made, they used to make the M7s and the other, those models. So I think they definitely made some M9s, and now they make the fantastic OKC bayonet. We look at the grip. You can see it's got the United States Marine Corps logo on there. And actually, on the other end, it even says USMC. And that's exactly like it is with the real bayonet. The grip feels the same. It's made of that same material. It's ridged. And I think the material is called Dynaflex or something. And it just feels fantastic when you grip it. That's just great. It locks on just like the M7s did, just like the M9s did, and just like the real OKC. It's got that two-pronged kind of thing. The cross guard, you can tell it's brand new, out of the factory. Still a little bit sparkly. There's no damage to it or anything. And the quote-unquote blade is actually very thick too. So not only is it tough, but it's It's got a bit of thickness there too, so that it's probably not going to break. So that is the OKC3T training bayonet. Kind of the more practical of the training bayonets that are out there. And based on a very, very beloved bayonet. Thanks for watching, guys.